opportunity, a couple seconds where you can land a shot. Complexity 5-3 of Vitality, and they have economic control as well, and blameF continues his reign of terror. He has been solo attacking Connector a number of times.
That's brilliant. I really want blameF to play his way into this because he's been such a weird X-Factor for anyone playing against Complexity. Remember when we saw him on Nuke when he was just outside on his own doing crazy things? Like, he's been hard to control. So, if anything is going to make Vitality feel uncomfortable in this game, it could be just the erratic style of blameF doing, you know, crazy things on his own while the rest of the team is off somewhere else.
I really admire what ZywOo just tried to do in that round. He got the dink with the USP, or someone got the dink with the USP, and ZywOo actually goes for a knife at the end, just to see if he could get money for the AWP. Instead, that weapon is dropped to him. He trades an M4 over, and gets light armor. So Vitality now, unlike Vertigo, playing from a disadvantage, which is got to be an uncomfortable situation in these grand finals.
Oh, nice shot on Obo, falling back, but Shox is going to be catching Config. He was trying to hunt down that AWP. And 4 versus 3, powerful start here for Vitality, and they kind of needed a little bit. Started to fall a bit behind. 6 rounds is already looking good for Complexity. This round, though, does not like it's going to go their way at all. RPK has got a good angle, although he's almost getting wrapped on. Apex will be there to help him out. And now it's just a question of how much damage Poison could do with this AWP, and he's getting no targets at the moment.
Would have loved to have had that shot. Nice attempt from Poison there in the end in a 1 versus 3. Yeah, Rush was really the only chance that Complexity had of turning that round in their favor. He got the first kill, but was not expecting the second player to be coming out of market. A good hold from RPK and ZywOo. And you're right, Shox might have actually had the critical kill in that round. This second, or actually I should say, the first player coming up catwalk, ZywOo kills the second one with that initial peek. So that first player is actually way closer than he expects, and he probably could have turned that corner to get that kill if Shox doesn't spam him through the smoke.
This feels like much more of a game that we've got going on here. The money's under a lot of pressure for the Vitality side. That's really the big takeaway. Even winning that last round, they got to be careful. Attempt from Poison, not afraid to try and challenge ZywOo. Probably should be, but at the same time, it's hard to play AWP on really any map if you're going to be scared. So, trying to see if he could make that play work, and he's going to get smoked off. Rush, they've left up in the A apps, while the rest of them are gravitating towards the B bomb side. Absolutely no mid control at all for Vitality. So that's interesting.
Yeah, well, I think they don't really, I think they're just kind of, they've been punished a couple times when they fought for it and had some more advanced positions, so I think at this point they want to play a contain strategy. Nice push into Palace to find Rush, and now ZywOo can focus pretty much solely, especially with fire down at A ramp towards middle. All 4 players of Complexity stuck with mid control but nowhere to go, and this is the essence of the containment strategy that Vitality ran this round.
Yeah, they've left Masutra up in the A apps. Even if they make a breakthrough here into the A bomb side, it's going to be just a long, drawn-out fight that there's going to be backup coming. Now they've boosted on the other side, and that's Shox getting that kill. That was looking over the box over on catwalk by B. 25 seconds, and Complexity are stuck, but they can't let them get away with all this money. They need to get some kills, and Apex is denying them even that much. Poison now in a 1 versus 5, and this is actually a huge round for Vitality. They had no one had above 2K going into this round after the bye, and now every single person survives.
Yeah, that was rough. Complexity just ran out of utility. They had all that mid control, but as soon as the Palace hit happens, they don't feel like they have anywhere to go. There's not a second prong to that attack, and they don't have any smokes or flashes to even make it. That one is fading as we speak. At here at Config and blameF just might as well run to their deaths, and nowhere for Poison to go either. So Vitality coming back into this game. 5-6, 1 round away, and 2 round win streak for them. All Deagles for the Complexity attack.
blameF on a mission again on his own with just a Deagle. Always fun if you get a pick off here and maybe allow for that B hit to do some more. He's almost got it. Nice pick off. Taking down Apex. That's a strong shot with the deagle now. Yeah, he knows the orb is out there somewhere. He's going to try once and going to get shot at the back by Masuta. And there was a smoke covering them from over here on B. They couldn't really get in. An amazing flashbang to set it all off with. Was that a friendly flashbang? I think there might have been Shocks actually flashing RPK. That's going to give them a bomb hunt and a 2-on-3. And this is actually almost unforgivable for Vitality. They should not be taking this many casualties. May even lose the round here in a 2-on-2.
Yeah, we'll see. Here comes the retake. Oh, that Molotov doesn't make it all the way to bench. Another misutility for Vitality. Masuta gonna lead the way. They've spotted out Obo. That Molotov, he's already changed position. Masuta, again, leading out from the market. Obo's got the kill. Masuta can't find the trade. And a 2-round lead for Complexity. That was a team flash, Anders, but I think Shocks was throwing that into the holes for RPK to peek. There was also a flashbang thrown by Complexity. I'm pretty sure both actually ended up hitting RPK. So I think he was going to be screwed no matter what happened.
Yeah, he was really, really blind. A second earlier on that flashbang, maybe, I don't know, it's hard to say. Regardless, that's expensive. They've got a double orb, but almost no grenades, and Poison will win the fight against Shocks. That's amazing. What a great first kill to start off with. He's been trying to hit that orb shot for a little bit. Apex will go and pick it up and try and see if he could maybe carry it on, but if they win this round, Complexity, they are off to an amazing beginning. I mean, it's already good, 7-5, but this can actually be some sweet revenge coming the way of Complexity.
Apex juggling weapons back so he can transition to the AUG if they get too close, but he definitely wants to be able, he's just going to let RPK have it. Man, in a battle of who's the AWP or RPK or Apex, I don't know which one you'd want to go with.
Apex.
But they might just want to give up this round. Apex has the shot on Poison.
Apex can do everything now. In-game lead, or there's no limits for him any longer. Oh, blame if this is the flank that could win the round. He's going to get only the one. We'll fall back, and again, yeah, don't want to fight it here. You've already got a huge lead. 2 versus 4. Zaibu's halfway across the map, and as long as you just smoke him off upon default, it's not going to be an issue. They're going to go and challenge him, and Config will win the fight. Masuta in a 1 versus 4 that he just cannot win here. This is a great start to this second map for Complexity. Again, just proving a lot about this team in terms of some mental strength and getting back into it. What an encouraging story this is.
Man, that's an uncharacteristic miss from Zaiwu in a round. I think that, even at a 2-on-4, he might have been able to turn it. There was no smokes, just flashbangs left for Complexity to get that bomb planted, and they knew one was in CT spawn, so chances of them planting for Zaiwu's crosshair were pretty good if he'd just been able to hit that first shot. 8-5, and you're correct. Complexity with a massive advantage, a massive lead. 3 rounds and economic control, and that sucks for Blame F. Dinked through the smoke by a USP.
Yeah, it's such a brutal sound, isn't it, as well, when you've got the helmet on? Sounds like someone dropped
better than the sound when you don't have a helmet on.
Well, yeah. I guess that's true. Here we go, into the bomb side. A couple of people out of catwalk, but it doesn't really matter. They're going to clean it up in a matter of seconds to get a 9th round on the board.
It's obstacles. Vitality's been able to fight back a number of times. They ran off 3 straight, rounds 4, 5, and 6. They won rounds 10 and 11 in a row as well. And either of those times, they could have grabbed like a pretty good grip of the game. But Complexity just took it right back quickly enough to where Vitality, can't build into anything super special. So, especially when you consider the context of bouncing back after the decimation of Vertigo, this is showing some real nice grit from Complexity. Config's got a sawed-off shotgun. I don't think he's going to be using it.
Yeah, it's doubtful.
Crazy as him.
Yeah, that's too much. Here we go, into the middle. Some shots coming out from Apex, not really doing quite enough for there. It looks like it's going to be the same kind of crunch towards the A-bomb side. Shocks is over at the catwalk. There are a lot of smokes that's blocking him, but this push out of B, though, from Cyber and RPK, that is confirmation that there's nothing really happening on this side of the map. And in the middle, Shocks even just challenging the smokes and nearly gets a double kill. That's not bad at all. RPK is wrapping around them, and Config, is he hearing it? I don't know if he is. Oh, wow, this is strange.
This is very strange, and he's gonna win the round. Oh no, maybe not. Another player. Oh, this is so dicey. There it is. He turns. He needs to get this quick. Poison, though, is way too fast. What a phenomenal turn of events.
Wow.
And Obo's got open space to work with. ZywOo trades it right back. Rush falls next. ZywOo's done just enough to keep Vitality in the game. 6-9 at the halftime. ZywOo with 12 kills, but it's Obo and Poison, the young guns of Complexity, leading the way for them. We're heading to a break, and we'll see if Complexity can take us to Nuke after the break.
It's time for another CS Money Shot Style, and we're taking this episode over to Denmark, because we've got one of the best. We've got Config coming in hot. I'm going to be blunt, though. It's not the flashiest inventory in the world. It's not the most expensive one out there, but it's yours, Config. Talk to me about these gloves. I haven't seen many with them. The Specialist Gloves Mogul.
Yeah, they're like, I found them on cs.money and then they were pretty cool. I think I was like, god damn, those look good. I had like a pretty bootleg ones before, and then they were blue and I have like a blue jersey on, so I thought like I need those skins. I need those gloves.
M9 Bayonet, one of the old-time classics, and the Fade as well. This isn't something new, but a real classic. Have you had it for a long time?
I recently bought it actually. I needed some old school stuff because I was pretty insane back then when I had the M9 Bayonet, like the Fade one. So I thought like I need to get the vintage config back, so I bought it.
Good. I see the reasoning, man. You know, it's a little dive back, and whatever works, dude. Listen, how about your pistols? I see a couple of souvenir pistols for your USPS Road Rash, and of course the Glock 18 Reactor. Those have your autographs on them, right?
Yes. That's donated skins from fans. Every single time I get like a souvenir donated, then I'll highly like to use it because I think it's cool with the gold sticker and the old team stickers on them. And I got those two in the Road Rash. I love that USP. Like, it's probably the nicest one. I really enjoy it. Like, every single time I start CT pistol and I pull out the Road Rash, I'm like, god damn, that's a nice pistol.
Yeah, time for an ace, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, how about that M4A4 Daybreak? Again, you don't have some of the more popular skins, but it's definitely got that config style. It doesn't have to be flashy. It's yours, dude. So the Daybreak. Talk to me
Exactly.
about that.
That's an insane M4. No one uses it. It's like it has a sun on it, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white. I love that M4. And I think mine is it souvenir or no? I can't even remember. I think it's souvenir. Mine has like a gold sticker on it as well. But it's insane. I love that one.
And the StatTrak AK Empress?
That's a new one. I got bored of the pink one, and I was like, if I'm sitting in a dark corner and I have a pink gun, obviously they're gonna see me, right? So I was like, I need something that's less bright, less shiny. So I got the Empress, since it's a woman on a weapon. Who doesn't like that?
Yeah, I get it, man. So you should check out those Neo Noirs. That would go nicely with your collection there. But listen, man, I like it. You're playing the strategic game of skins in Counter-Strike. You don't need no bright, flashy guns, dude. You've got that camouflage. You blend in real nice. And I appreciate you taking time out of your day to come visit us here for the CS Money Shot Style. Config, your inventory is dope. You're a great guy. And I'm very happy you came here.
Complexity win.
Dope.
Welcome back, everyone. Second half coming up. It's the second map as well. Complexity have decided to put up a real fight here. They're up 9-6 going into the second half. They're going to be on the CT side now. It's looking good. It's their map pick. They've got it all laid out in front of them. They just need to keep Vitality down at the beginning of this half, and I think they've maybe done it.
Well, at least in the first half, remember when we were on Vertigo and what we've seen from Vitality, these T-sides are very, very cool, very aggressive that they put together. And if Complexity is going to struggle, much like they did on Vertigo, to win the initial battles, the Vitality is just going to be able to power their way into bomb sites. So let's hope that this switch, we have this better Complexity in the first half. I want to see it hold up here. Shock's going to take a peek, taps away. It's just Blame F. He forces him away from the aggressive stance in Palace. But Vitality not calling anything just yet. Still passive, still a default spread, and the bomb is remaining in T-spawn for the moment until Vitality figure out where they want to go.
I mean, one potential difference that's, just a map difference between Vertigo and Mirage is obviously you can give up that bomb plant on the A-bomb side a lot of the times on this map and still have a great retake. So we'll see if Complexity have those kind of protocols. It really broke down for them on Vertigo. You saw every time the bomb was down, Complexity could do nothing to try and get back in there, and they were just shut out. So I expect that will be different. It looks like they're going to be coming to this bomb side, actually. There are 2 HE grenades on Obo and Rush is quite far away, but Obo is in a position where he could do a fair bit of damage as they're trying to get in there. We'll see when he uses it exactly. So far, just the USP is out. He's missing a couple of shots, going to bank it off the wall and right onto Misuta. Not that much damage. Blameth, on the other hand, hitting a great shot, and the bomb will be planted. So 4 on 5 for the retake. Obo also with a kit, and now the backup is going to be coming every single one through CT spawn. Long range flash going to be set up here. Let's just see how good this is. They're at the corner, and here it comes. Pop, Misuta, not flashed at all. That did nothing, but the headshot certainly will. Obo with a big double kill, and Shocks now alone with a P250 and a 1 versus 3, and this would be soul-crushing if he could win it. And yeah, I mean, that almost looked like it was going to be a kill, but what a great retake coming in from Complexity, and they will win the pistol.
Yeah, looking good to start this off. A really nice retake. Good usage of the utility as well. Unfortunate for Vitality, they had the positioning at the stairs for this battle, but they had no more flashbangs after that. They just had the 1 HE grenade. So previously, we normally see 1 flashbang so they can turn the corner and aggress on the retaking CTs, but the option is just not there. Vitality going to invest with the plant into the second round. AK picked up by Zaiwu, Galil on Apex, and RPK. So dangerous here for Complexity.
Yeah, maybe more than they realized, or looked like they weren't actually looking for it. They're not prepared at all. The speed behind this push is so overpowering, and it's really shocking that Obo was able to get both those kills. He was completely caught off guard. He's out for a third as well. What an incredible defense. He was absolutely caught with his pants down, and so was Blameth. He was just running across the map in towards the connector, and somehow Obo comes out with a massive triple kill. He just saved them.
I'm wondering if they're targeting Obo on rounds like this. Remember, he's the one who experienced the run boost on Vertigo twice. They went right at Obo early on. And the unfortunate thing about this, if you're Vitality, is Shocks had the exact fight they wanted. He had the entire magazine of the MAC-10 shooting over at Obo and could not complete the kill. So Obo gets a quad kill, but he's already won the round for Complexity in the first 2 kills that he get. He took the pressure off of that attack. And once he gets the first 2 kills, when Complexity, when his teammates rotate into position, the players are all far back enough that they can take the aggressive angles deep. If he doesn't get those first 2 kills, Complexity's forced back into the choke points as Vitality swings into the bomb site.
I believe when asked by Samler, Maniac said Obo for the player to watch here for Complexity. He's 19-9 right now. What an incredible display to put up in the finals.
He's gonna have such a cool career ahead of him, and it's really awesome to see in the story behind him on Complexity when they were kind of shuffling. When Jason Legg made his now famous tweet about building a juggernaut, there was only one player on that Complexity roster that was like, "There's no chance we're letting him go," and that was Obo.
Yeah,
I mean, he had some chances to pick up some actually fully already constructed rosters. And he said no because he wanted to keep Obo on this team, and being rewarded for it now down the stretch is a really cool thing to find. Poison's going to see Apex at top mid. Deagle shot narrowly misses its mark.
HE in the hand. Rush going to do a little bit of damage with that, and playing it safely here, trying to see if he could hide behind the box for a minute. He will go down. Looked like he would have easily had that double kill, but whatever, it's fine. It's not a big loss at all. Shocks here, hoping for a Deagle headshot on someone to make it expensive, but he won't even be allowed that. Nice triple from Poison. I want to touch on this while this buy is coming in from Vitality. We've seen Obo and Poison do a lot, and, Blameth had a couple of moments here. Config's been playing, he's like in the middle of the pack right now, but we haven't seen, and this is something to look forward to if you're a Complexity fan potentially, we haven't seen any of the truly mad Config rounds yet. And that's something that could be happening as well. He's an aim monster when he gets going.
Yeah, it hasn't really been necessary because they've been playing good on this map, and I mean, he's had other people have stepped up and he hasn't needed to make any of those crazy plays, and on Vertigo, obviously, just never had a chance. That's a big win for Shocks. But still, the rest of the Vitality hit heading towards the A. Bomb site damage is being done, utility is out, and Complexity is winning everything.
Yes, they are. Another grenade could be coming in. It's going to be a smoke to block it off, and a missed chance for Cyber. I can't believe he's still alive, and I can't believe he got that kill right through the smoke. They're a little bit awkward now. They're so low on health. If Complexity were to give away, this was a 4-3 lead. That would certainly be really shocking.
Well, with Zaiwu still alive, anything's possible, even at 8 HP. For the moment, Vitality is going to ignore the bomb. They don't care about it. They're trusting Zaiwu to keep the defenders away from these positions. It's Masuta you got to keep your eyes on. He has the most HP, 100 health, and he's moving across the map to find a new angle of attack, and unfortunately, I think he's going to be caught off guard. Blame F, off angle, here in the underpass, and yeah, Masuta's already pre-aiming deep. And I can understand why he's surprised. And in one sense, there's no reason Blame F should be there.
I mean, it's impossible to pre-fire or pre-aim 100% of the angles going through the whole map. I mean, you're going to run out of time if you try and do that, so he had to make some guesses, and that one wasn't the right one. 24 seconds, and Cyber with another kill, and no one there to stop the bomb from going down, so they're incredibly low on health, but this orb is the great equalizer in these kinds of 2-on-2s. Don't underestimate it. Shock's also hearing and listening. I think he's already heard Blame F. He knows he's up there somewhere, I imagine. Rush, the grenade won't catch anyone, so that was the other weapon that maybe could have brought this back. Oh, this is a scary round. They've had all of the lead so far, Complexity, but it might evaporate here. They're running out of time. They have no more grenades to really mess around with, and so far, Shocks and Cyber have just stayed hidden here. Cyber, great timing on that kill. One more in the back. He's got 3 already, tapping the bomb a single time as Rush, but he's out in the open, and he's about to go down. A quad kill on Cyber to survive with a combined 9 health, and that's a huge round for Vitality to win.
I hesitate to be super critical, but that positioning of Complexity in a 3-on-2 to leave the bomb so far across the map, to be so far away of where the bomb is and where the bomb eventually has to be planted, it's I don't know, it's not that those are the decisions that lost the round, but those are the decisions that gave Vitality a chance in the round. If you're sticking up close by and all 3 of you working together, you can recover those situations. It's just an interesting choice to see Complexity traverse that much of the map away from where, you know, the goal, the objective is for Vitality. 12-7, and Zaiwu with low HP given all the space he needed to work. And you want to talk about someone carrying his team through this map. 18 kills on Zaiwu.
Yeah, that's massive. Scary map to be facing off against him on as well, with this much space to work on that AWP. So, but, I mean, this doesn't have to be a disaster or anything. They've still got a good lead. They did cost them a lot, so they're gonna have to spend a lot of money rebuying into the round, and it's not everything they would have wanted. But just because you're still remembering that first map, it makes you feel uncomfortable. You feel like, man, don't give them any chances here. And there's another one. Cyber blind shot as he takes down Obo, leaving Blamef and Poison on the map, and they want to go. They want to take this bomb site right out. Blamef down here have to come up with a massive defense. Big double kill. Poison with the headshot, taking down Apex. And now it's just about Blamef hiding for the team to be there. He wants to go and fight, and Cyber will drop him. He just continues and can't be stopped. Swapping out for the M4 now, but it's another 2-on-2, and this time with 1 minute and 20 seconds.
That's an incredible double kill from Blamef, and he's the one. All the Vitality players coming out of Palace were aiming at Poison. Blamef is the one that gave Poison the space to get that 3rd kill in the round for this defense. What a huge performance. I don't think Config is close enough at top mid to have heard them running.
No.
And he's going to back away. Yeah, he didn't hear it because he's looking towards that A bomb site for the moment. Rush has stuck around, and Zaiwu on for the ace.
Yeah, he's really going for it. He's having himself a game and a half right now. Well, they're going to be walking into a crossfire. Rush could take a couple of steps back and just be looking there, but Config is scoped up. He can't see it. He's dead if they... Oh! The timing is unbelievable! And Config, I don't know how you explain that.
That's wild. That had to have just been... no one, Rush not hearing anything, Config not seeing anyone, and why not just look to your left, but... Yeah, there was plenty of space for Vitality to take the peek on him without him ever being able to see it while scoped up. That was a quarter second away from being another lost round and a reset economy for Complexity. What a good hold from him and Blamef.
Yeah, because Saiwu didn't have an AWP, right? Like, there was no scope sound being made or anything. Maybe I'm missing something, but I can't believe it.
It was just all an internal clock.
He felt like He felt something. Apex sneaking through. Oh no! Oh no! There's the kill happening anyway, but I don't know what just happened. The bomb is down inside of the B-bomb site. A grenade to try and force config out, and we'll just take him right down. 2 versus 3, and Vitality looking to pick up an 8th round here, and it's looking very good for them at the moment. Complexity can stick around and look for some fights before the bomb goes down, but once it's down, I don't know if it's worth throwing away these guns. They really don't have the cash to lose them.
Yeah, they have the same idea. They're bailing out. There's that AWP I think they hope they can find in towards connector. Obo gonna go down at the end, which is unfortunate, but BlameF does have the AWP, and I don't know how much that's gonna matter in the next round, although obviously in someone like Poison's hand he can turn it around. Good kill onto Zaiwu. But there's not enough money to buy around this AWP, so that's all they're gonna have. And considering BlameF has the armor, he might just want to keep it.
Why not? Why not try and do that? I'm just... The way that this all got started with Apex almost getting himself killed and then somehow still being rewarded as the guy that was behind him actually ran past him. I'd love to see it from the other point of view. I just don't even know what was going on in the middle there. Anyway, good round from Vitality. Great stuff overall.
I wonder if like Poison, even like his I wonder if Apex even showed up on his screen and he was just like, yeah, there's no chance that someone, you know, is in connector. My opponent is in connector. I don't even know. That was a weird little sequence. Off in the hands of BlameF, and Obo's going to get armor and deagle, so is Config. Poison's going to save for an op of his own in the next round, and Rush doesn't have the money to afford armor.
Oh, he's setting up for it. I think he just got spotted. Apex going to go for the fight, and that could have been the end of BlameF, down to 5 health. He was setting up that smoke to, anticipating the Molotov coming out. Rush is going to be run down, and that is a chance to save the AWP yet again, I believe. Alright.
This is cool. I like seeing Vitality fight back in this sense.
Yeah.
You thought they were going to grab control in the previous round, and Complexity was able to hang on, but here's certainly a big advantage.
Poison defending the cash register. Don't do it. Business is insured. It's not worth giving your life over. Just let it go.
Yeah, just get the hell out of there. Let him have it.
He's got his little coffee mug as well.
You think it's a small coffee mug to make him look intelligent, or a big coffee mug to make him look, goofy and cartoonish?
I think that looks like a small size coffee mug. I like that play. I think it's I'm calling it early. I think by late 2020, Jason, you're going to see just a real resurgence of small little coffee mugs.
Yeah, it's the new style of coffee mugs. Alright, I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Maybe invest now if you get the chance. You could make your own Jason mug, something like that. I think it could be.
Yeah, coffee mugs aren't going to go out of style anytime soon.
Not quite yet.
13-9, a 4-round lead for Complexity. Another round they're going to have to sit out, and Vitality have the red carpet to get the double digits, and then just 3 rounds back, they're in striking distance.
I'm just realizing, for anyone that didn't watch the game yesterday, that conversation sounded like we just both had a stroke, so... Lame in the right position.
Nothing new there.
No.
Apex is going to try and create an escape route, plan B, if you'll call it, for his team. Oh, he didn't see him on balcony whatsoever. Did not spot that player at Obo's, now in Palace.
Ooh, this could be fun.
This could be really creative.
Yeah, if he can get the skill, and he will, taking down Apex, that's huge. Now, it's Obo up in the apartments, and they might not have a good reason to check for this. I mean, if they make one mistake...
I think they're going to slow it down, Anders, because they evacuated the B bomb site as soon as they saw the AWP there and went to A to avoid BlameF, and then BlameF is at the A bomb site, and I think now they're just going to hit the pause button and be quiet and hope and pray that he rotates to the other side of the map. He's still going to be nearby in window room.
He's hearing them stepping, so he can call in BlameF. It's all about the jungle. Molotov. Let's see how quick BlameF is going to be. Not his traditional role. It's going to be a smoke to block him up. That's annoying. He has to relocate. Rush is showing up as well. There's the distraction. Big kill with the MAC-10. They take down Obo as well. And now it's a 2-1-1. Still 30 seconds here. And he's going to be creeping slowly in, but they know he's going to be. They just smoked him off. Surely they'll think about it. An overextension here could cost them the round, but they got to plant safely while Saiwu's covering. Bit of a chance. It's a good shot through. Deep grenade. Does it kill him? Yes, it does. And he's back for more. He misses by just an inch. And it's RPK with a triple instead. What a great effort, though, from Blamef. I mean, it's costly. They can rebind it this round, but it's still 13-10. And Vitality, they're not just going to roll over in this game either.
Not only a great effort from blamef in this 1 versus 2, but also a really great job of blamef of marshalling his teammates for this attack right here. I thought maybe it was a bit silly for Obo to show his hand that early in the round, but at least it's combined with Rush pushing upstairs as well. Flashbang from blamef, and they began again trying to take advantage of Obo, the young, inexperienced player, trapped that